Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. So, like I said, I did have stuff to do yesterday, so I didn't stream. I went and saw Thunderbolts, which was very good, by the way. Should see that. And then afterwards, I decided I was already out, might as well run some errands and do stuff. So, today we are back with more Alan Wake 2. What did we even okay, so we found Alan at the lake after defeating Nightingale in the overlap slash threshold, and then we spent like way too long running around the unlocked area doing the FBC experiments and getting the cult chests, unlocking those, and we went back to town. At which point, we got sucked into Alan's first level, or I guess first two levels of his experience in the dark place. And I can't actually remember where we ended up on. I'm not sure if we're back in the real world or if we're still in Alan's section, but let's find out. And we are still in Alan's section. Okay. Oh, nope. Okay. I thought I could game it so I could steal the thing while being outside the change zone, but nope. So we will just continue on from here. Into the dark place, New York.
Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry. I got you now. We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Initiation 2. Alright, so we
The
are
man
in
had said
Noir,
Caldera
York.
Street Station. I had to go there.
So, in Noir, York, in Alan's section, there are what are called echoes, and these are, like I mentioned before, in Alan's section. Like we went to. Oh, I was just there. Damn it. Okay, so on the plot board, you see
I had to find the subway station.
all these different notes and stuff, and his gimmick is that we will use these plot board notes to rearrange some sections of the map, and echoes are the, like, you see an echo and that will unlock a new plot board device to change the levels. maybe I need the flashlight first.
Fuck. Okay, don't mind me, just passing through. Shadows stirred like there was someone there, but there was no one. I wanted to keep it that way. The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
Now, the secret to the shadows is that you think that they are like the Taken in the regular in Alan Wake 1 and then in Saga's version of the story. But
It was
actually,
locked from the other side.
most of them are incorporeal objects, and all you have to do is show your, like, you don't even have to like do the super boost with the flashlight. You just have to shine your flashlight on them and they will disappear. Of course, we do not have a flashlight at the moment, but
It could not be opened on the side.
Old Casey.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey.
It's Max Payne.
Outdoor show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Wow. R.I.P. Max. I guess he should have used bullet time.
Casey!
Damn it. I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had.
These are echoes.
He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance.
I like all the graffiti art in these sections. Like, they really put a lot of work into this. Someone had to actually do all this. So, and they spent their time very well. It's very well done. Like, you have to think this isn't actually graffiti art. Like, no one, they couldn't do this with actual spray bottles. Someone did this on like a computer tablet with a pen. That's got to be even. It's got to be pretty tough. Now this time there are arrows.
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
See, you don't actually have to fight them. For the most part, there are actual enemies in the dark place that you have to fight sometimes, but not all of them. That took me a while to figure out. When when the game first came out, I spent a lot of ammo killing these guys that you don't actually need to fight in the first place.
Oh, fuck! The shadows faded out. Until they didn't.
Yeah.
They were trying to stop me. With the gun and the flashlight, I could fight back.
Okay, now let's check the wall.
Use the light to open the subway entrance now.
AWE, Alan Wake Experience. Altered World Event. Take your pick. And these are words of power. Aim your flashlight at the
There
spiral.
was something hidden here. A phrase repeated over and over.
Words
The
of power.
resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Words of power can be used to make wakes stronger. You can assign them in the writer's room. Okay, words of fix. Oh, back where we were in the first place. Okay. Max health restored. Max health when a new word of power is discovered. Well, and none of these are particularly. Let's just do max health, whatever. Okay. And that was the thing on the map, right? Yep, okay. Oh, actually, I think I missed a word of power back there. Oopsies. There are no happy endings. Don't write. In Alan's case, that may actually not be terrible advice. Is it down this alley? Yes. Oh, Max is gone. Another word of fix, huh? Okay, so, increase, or... Yeah, sure, let's do this. Oh, actually, there's an echo behind me. Somewhere. Oh, nope, now it's in front of me. Okay. Somewhere. This is the right spot, right? Maybe I can't unlock it yet. Oh no. Go away now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I probably just can't go.
The city was not real. I was limited to the confines of the dream.
But it says there's a point of interest. Right there. I probably just can't unlock this stuff yet. This is the first level, so... Let's just keep a move on.
I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
You may not be the only you out there. Please carry a portable light with you in the subway. way now. Yeah, so the downside is that you can burn off your batteries to get rid of these guys really quick. But I mean, you save a lot by not doing it. It just takes a long time for them to disappear. So, you gotta make that trade-off. Cult of the Word. I can't remember which way I want to go. Let's see what's up here first. Oh, okay. There's an echo. Good.
The rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
Oh, come on, guys. Fuck you. Okay, hang on.
Careful now.
Not that button. No, which is my inventory button? Shit. No. Yeah, okay, here we go. Quick slot up. Quick slot down. Quick slot over. And let's do quick slot that way. No. Flare. Nope, not that one. Ah, crap. Okay. Pills up. Bandage over. Okay. Okie doke. Word of Lamp. Okay, restore 50 health for each second when using flashlight boost on hostile shadows. Not bad. Provides 10% chance to stun. Actually, yeah, we're taking stun. Oop, nope. I want to go that way. Who could that be? Oh, also, let's not forget that.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Alan.
Hey, Jack Joyce.
Snuck up on me.
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look. I still haven't found my mystery man, though.
Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew. All I have is a name. Warlin Door.
The talk show host?
No. No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
You're making a map.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like those strange markings that react to the light, but never the one thing that I'm looking for. Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help.
Thank you, Sheriff Timebreaker.
Oh, that's my crazy wall. I'm just trying to make sense of things.
Remember,
Don't judge me.
I was at
Trade
the
your walls any day.
morgue. I was about to give the evidence to the FBI. Door transported me here to this dream reality. Why? Who? Where? Why? Motive? Why me? Facts. Missing time. No memory. Until now. Have I always ended up here? Will I forget when I get out? Abducted? Aliens? Door? UFOs? Polyhedrons? Dreams. Me, but not me. Others I know, yet they are different. The red-headed woman. So is this the original Timebreaker who dies in the DLC, or is this the Tim Breaker that we played as before, or somebody completely different?
See you around, Alan.
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard down. You thought you had it tamed, that you knew what the hell you were doing. Your last mistake, unless you got lucky. And you didn't deserve to get lucky. You blinked at the wrong time, let your mind wander, and the fire escape that was meant to be your getaway route was gone, was never there at all. You'd gotten turned around somewhere along the way. The city was coming to finish you off, and there was nowhere left to run.
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
Very cliche noir, if I say so myself. shortcut unlocked.
Alan, awake.
Word of gun. Okay. Knockback force with Allen's shotgun by 15%. Flare gun's projectile area of effect. Actually, those are both kind of good. Let's go with flare gun first, though.
Fuck me.
Whoa, shit.
Your story. Wake.
Looks like I missed another word of power over there. And a point of interest. Oops. And something. I missed a bunch of stuff over there. Okay, so here we go. It's up the ladder again. And it's empty. Okay, thanks. That helped. Oh, here we go. Word of war. Increased damage dealt by the last bullet in the revolver. Increases double-barreled shotgun damage by 25% when hitting multiple enemies with one shot. Restores 15% of max health when landing a direct hit with the flare gun. I mean, that almost sounds good, but I'm not sure in how many circumstances that would actually occur. Restore 15% of max health when landing a direct hit with a flare gun. Damage dealt by the last bullet. Yeah, I guess let's keep going with that one. Oh, oops, no, I wanna... And supposedly there is a point of interest in the building right behind me. I don't know how to get in there, though. Thought I saw something over there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to get over there. Do I have to put the light back? Hmm. Well, it's definitely not that way. Interesting.
Wake.
Nope. Still not in the right area. Huh. Okay. Well. Okay, and then there's something. Oh, there we go. Was that it? Yeah, okay. Okay. I feel like there's another one down here somewhere. Word of action. Uh-oh. As I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm getting fucked up. No, go away, go away. As they mentioned in the tutorial, being in the mine place does not actually pause the game. Okay. You have found an episode of Night Springs. This optional content unrelated to the main story. I didn't catch the rest of that. Sure, let's play Night Springs.
A fan.
Oh, this one's
The
good.
dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs?
So this
Tonight's cult classic episode, #1 fan.
this episode is a comedy, and I think it's very, very good. It's very well done.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. And your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet. You don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs.
Now,
As always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
so you got to pay attention to the subtitles. A lot of information is in the subtitles and the names of the characters within the subtitles. And later on, you really have to pay attention. Like I'm gonna try not to talk over it at the time, but you got to pay attention to the dialogue that the enemies have. Guy who only eats burgers. Self-help book lady.
Look who it is!
Hi, everyone.
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me.
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Will do. Let me just grab a fresh pot.
Like for me, it's very funny because that is exactly how like if you're in the food industry, like you are a server and you get regulars, that's probably exactly how you remember everybody, is just these weird quirks that you pick up. Oh hey, look, it's the original Sheriff Breaker. Where'd Sarah go off to? Maybe she ran off with
I can't believe I left my hat at home.
guy with the fun hat. Maybe Sarah ran off with our suspiciously absent friend Barry. Where is Barry in this game, by the way? Sam Lake, please tell me what happened with Barry. Where'd he go?
Another cup.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
We sure are. Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that writer was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. It wasn't easy. Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind. Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
And very humble.
No wonder us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you.
Comparing yourself to me won't help. You gotta find what you want to do and do it. I believe in you.
Wow. You just changed my entire way of looking at the world. Thank you.
No problem. That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back. I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent, and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
Oh, shucks.
My date last night was a total bust.
With
You're the
concerning
expert
mole.
on romance? Any advice?
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
Elbow patches? Oh, got it. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, tweed jackets are all the rage in 2024. I guess 2025 now.
To enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row. Those plates won't clear themselves.
I saw in the news that you saved every
That
single
ugly
kid
green
from
car.
that bear attack. Amazing.
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
I don't see ugly. Well, there's a truck, but it's not that ugly.
I wish I could live here.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking. I better take these plates back to the service window.
Excuse me, can I borrow you?
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Because, you know, you just have extra copies to hand out, you know? Doesn't everybody?
Better not crease any pages.
Beat Poetry Night at Knight's Diner for the literary advancement of Night Springs every Friday at 8. Employee of the Decade Award in recognition of basically being the best at, like, everything. Presented to everyone's favorite waitress. Cat-eared Alan Wake. Thomas. Okay, I guess this is kind of a spoiler because we haven't met him yet. This is Thomas Zane. And, oh, what a nice reversal. She's carrying him. 2 can do it. And thank you so much for taking in my 6 macaws. Wow. I know you have your hands full with all the other sick birds at your bird sanctuary, but if anyone could find a cure for their rare bird lupus, it's you. Yours truly, a young girl who wants to be you someday. The only thing that hurts more than love is loving again. Love Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. That does not sound too Alan Wakey. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Death comes for everyone, and that doesn't mean it's painless. Death Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. That one sounds more like class in Alan Wake. A man's life is ripped away. He's out to get justice, and the whole city will hurt. That also sounds pretty Alan Wake.
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan, you're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
There's lots of paint going on in this diner. I like it.
My accessories.
Hell yeah.
Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love.
She's about to get John
Trusty
Wick up
12
in this
gauge,
motherfucker.
Fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it. Just like me. I was finally ready for a night out on the town. With danger. There was no time to waste. The shortcut through the boatyard was the fastest way to my rider's mansion in the woods outside town.
Why, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it.
The boatyard is this way! You better hurry!
Go through the boatyard. It's the short.
A lady with that purse I like.
This was my moment. My chance to save the rider and make
You
him
got
realize
this.
how much
He needs
needed me.
you.
And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Love him. Save him. Nothing can stop the power of love. One waitress plus one rider equals forever.
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the rider.
Oh shit, it's on.
Now, who the heck is that?
I knew you'd come to his rescue.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my rider?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have the power of love.
Oh, is that right? Well, you're gonna need more than your feelings if you want to stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. And there is only one way to deal with monsters. Don't get between me and my writer.
The haters. The haters.
Can't forget the bullets.
Oh, you were supposed to switch back to the shotgun.
I need spinach this morning, so don't mess with me.
Oh no! That's what I was trying to heal. Pop those pills. Okay. Oh, dodged at the wrong time, wrong moment. They really did some work on the gore effects for this. Like, take a look at these people. They're fucked up. Whew, that was close.
My spinach this morning, so don't mess with me.
Oh, now she's out of bullets on this one. Ah, god damn it. Let me reload.
We review bomb all his
God damn. She's all fucked up.
Fresh out of bullets.
Okay, let me reload for just 10 seconds, guys. Jesus. And probably give me some health. That's not health, but okay.
My writer's jerky twin had him locked up somewhere, like a sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But his fan in shining armor was on her way. Luckily, one of those haters had made a hole in the fence for me. The twins' motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my writer and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee, more haters.
I have 220 shotgun rounds right now. I don't know if that's enough. Hey, how about you fuck off? Ouch.
pacing is a mess.
Mullins! You're all being very rude. Whoops. Gotta put more bullets in. My gun's hungry.
Too scary and weird.
Man, I really wish they had this gun in the main game.
I ate my spinach this morning, so don't mess with me. Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant. The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my writer inside?
Hello? Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little writer? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail writer and I require aid.
He
Oops.
I've come to save you.
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through beat poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My writer only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
I like that. Life is not unlike a highway.
I guess writing doesn't run in the family.
Brothers, the moon can only shine when the sun is gone. The night can only come when the day is done. Can the sea ever meet the ocean?
Where are you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
Ooh, you're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my writer?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line.
Unthinkable.
I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
Torture ideas for hack brother. Car battery. Solid potential. Pulling fingernails. Too messy. The bell. Where do I get a bell? Blunt spoon. Nice and simple. Dismantle typewriters. A+ psychological damage. Gasoline. Fire. Fire might burn my cabin down. Maybe overcomplicating this?
The twin said he was down at the beach.
Becoming the alpha. Everything you need to know to lead your wolf pack like a true alpha. TJ Wolf. It is very pink. It's pretty though. Can I do photo mode here? I like that. It's pretty.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my writer?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. You're rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop!
Wow.
I don't like being seen!
She owned him.
Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
He tricked me, even with my famously keen perception. Don't get between me and my writer. I ate my spinach this morning, so don't mess with me. I had to get to my writer's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me. Yes!
seriously, this gun should be in the main game. Like, this gun owns. I love it. All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling all over the city. She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in a sad state, this city of mine, but she was still of mine, the filthy prison I called home. I was here for a reason. Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette. But that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. He made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out the back door. I detached myself from the shadows, stepped up right beside that pathetic excuse for a man. Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up. His booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You! He reached for the pistol under his jacket, a 6-shooter with slugs big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had the piece out of his holster before I was on him. I wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right in the gut. Wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul leaving a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was licking it. Had to get after him. Couldn't lose him. Not when I was so close. He had info I needed. The address of the last stop for this train called Revenge. So I sucked in whatever air I could and took off after him. Through the twisting maze of alleyways. 2 rats, but only 1 cheese. I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. I caught up to him as he was dropping down the other side of a chain-link fence. He sneered, teeth like rows of gray tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against a window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, the jagged ends of wire ripping through the sleeves of my leather coat and biting into skin. The pain was welcome. I dropped down in the alley and ran like a panther. At every blind corner, I expected a trash can lid to the face. None came. Maybe Bullets hadn't liked what he saw in my eyes as I climbed that fence. I bet he wasn't smiling now. And then I had him, a trapped rat, trying and failing to wrench a locked door off its hinges. I leveled my gun at him. You know what I want, Joe. Bullets let go of the door handle, hands as up as they'd go, beseeching a higher power not to cast him down. Come on, man, ain't gonna bring your wife back. Can't hurt to try. Talk. Yeah, sure thing. Sure, Bullets lunged for his ankle, a crack of lightning from my hand, and he was down in the gutter, clutching his belly. I walked over, calm as snow. I stood over him, watched his putrid blood mingle with the rivers of rainwater. You talk, I call an ambulance. His words were having a hard time getting through the pain. You're insane, man. Insane. I raised my gun level with his eyes. Try again. Okay. You want the big man, yeah? I know where you can find him. Blood pounded in my ears like war drums. All the killing, the sleepless nights, the booze, the countless cigarettes I smoked while ghosts swirled around me. It was all for this. The drums got louder. Bullets caught his breath, stringing against the pain. Then he spilled his guts. My #1 fan! If I don't make it, then I just want you to know that... No, I can't say it. Curse my cripplingly sensitive artistic nature. I left the alley, told a waiter on the curb that a guy had been shot. Didn't care what he did with that information. I had what I needed. Because, as you can see, the writer is leaving notes for the waitress to find. I think I need more rifle ammo than shotgun ammo at this point. I have like 300 rounds.
Very rude. Hey, bullets o'clock.
I guess that must have been the last guy.
I knew you, my number one fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
I think the one problem I have with this episode is that
Ryder believed in me.
Rose's model is like the only one that has completely dead eyes.
Chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders.
Wow, that's a lot to live up
The
to.
stakes had never been higher.
Like, if you look at Rose's model during these scenes, her eyes are just like completely lifeless, which they make a pretty good effort in for the rest of the characters in the game to actually emote. So it's kind of weird. Okay, so the speech in this section is really good.
Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
I wear my heart on my sleeve! He's had this coming a long time! You can't have the feed! What's that, the girl? Feel the love! I'm here for the wire, not you!
Oh, that's not cool. Take the fucking pills already. I'm like mashing the button.
I'm not just a rugged executor. I'm also...
He's a werewolf.
No! But that won't stop me.
My brother's not a werewolf, in case that wasn't clear.
My gun's hungry.
I didn't want you to see this.
God damn. This big, massive stun lock here. Okay, cool. Oh my god.
I said it could change, but this is ridiculous.
My motorcycle is also a werewolf.
Can't forget the bullets.
This is definitely the best reveal in the game.
Whoops! Gotta put more bullets in.
Go ahead. Finish me off.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Whoa.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to. Don't get between me and my writer. Did someone order a reckoning? I'm fresh out of bullets. I'm red. Don't mess with me.
Okay, what does it say? For contributions to art and artistry across the globe, the recipient is hereby recognized as... Oh, oops. Ouch! Just stomped my ass.
Hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
God damn. Okay.
It's bullets o'clock.
Can I read this now? The recipient is hereby recognized as a champion of literature who embodies all the spiritual and physical qualities valued in one who pursues the art of writing. That doesn't sound grammatically correct. Get well soon card. Dearest brother, news reached me that your journey across Europe has taken a turn for the worse. I was utterly and completely devastated to hear you have been afflicted with the serious case of lycanthropy while riding your motorcycle through the Nordics. I know we haven't spoken in years, but please know that my thoughts are always with you, my dear monozygotic sibling. Please contact me upon your return to America. Until then, I hope this card finds you well on your way to a speedy recovery. Dearest regards, your brother. P.S. Due to your road-bound lifestyle, I do not know where to send this card. I have written this message as a symbol of my fraternal love and shall leave it upon my mantle in the hopes that one day you shall read it. Just looking to see if there's anything else in here. I'm not even gonna bother opening this stuff because I feel like at this point, I have enough items. Oh shit, what is that?
Oh, hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
Where have we seen a door like that before?
That writer isn't going to kiss him. And there he was, the fighting, we were finally alone. Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side, to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
Oh.
A fan and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in
Night Springs. The song is a bop. I'm not gonna skip it. I know we heard it before, but I like that song. Now back to dreary old Alan. Actually, one thing that song reminds me, I was actually listening to, I mentioned the other day that you can listen to all the Alan Wake 2 songs on Spotify. There's a playlist. That playlist actually does not include the Poe loop song. Unfortunately, there's actually a second playlist that is just the original score that for some reason specifically only the Poe song is on the score playlist, but is not on the actual, like, the vocal music playlist. I'm not sure why, but it's kind of annoying. So you can listen to every song but the Poe song in the regular playlist,
closed.
And you have to switch to the score playlist to listen to the one Poe song. I wish we could find the automatic shotgun in here. That'd be nice. Or give it to Saga. You know, either one. that say? Hey there, please
Something
pay the
about
fare.
The station platform felt significant. It would work in my writing, but I needed more. Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
Align the echo by approaching it from a specific angle.
An FBI agent had come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
You have discovered your first plot element from an echo. You can rewrite it into reality on the plot board.
I had a location. I had a story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
Select the FBI agent plot element and activate it to rewrite reality in the Caldera Street Station scene. A liminal place crossing the threshold. We know thresholds, don't we? They caught him. The blood trail led to the darkness of the tunnel.
Things clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. No exit.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
Hey New York, your subway is now better than ever. Come see our newly renovated stations and cleaner amenities.
The tracks led into the tunnel. That was my way forward.
In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest. For some reason, I vaguely remember there being something back here.
It was locked from the other side.
It's not like your stories are any good, not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work. Okay, well, ammo was not what I had in mind when I thought that there was stuff over here. Batteries, I guess, are okay. Okay, that's probably what I was thinking of. Word of gun. What was I doing? Flare gun, projectile area, knockback force of shotgun. Sure. Just keep going on the flare gun. I still don't have the map, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, I can't think of what it actually is, but this game made me think Caldera Street Station was the original station that the game that Max Payne 1 opens with. And if I remember correctly, when I went back and played Max Payne 1, it is not Caldera Street Station, it is something else, and I can't remember the name of it. I figured naming this station like the original Max Payne station would be a perfect callback opportunity, but I guess not.
The blood trail continued deeper into darkness.
Yeah, I only have... Go away, please.
Wake. Alan, wake.
Shit. I don't like the sound of that.
Word of aid. Increases effectiveness of trauma pads by 10 and effect duration of painkillers by 1 second. Let's do trauma pad. What time is it? Okay, I got a little time. Okay. Definitely saving. Right, I don't have the map. Did I miss the map somewhere? There wasn't one in here, was there? Oh, yes, there is literally one right here. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's one at the end.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on. Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Select the new scene. Start writing it. A single plot element can be used in multiple scenes. Select the FBI agent plot element and activate it to rewrite reality in the collapsed tunnel. Key location. What happens here? A doorway to the underworld. This was where the agent's trail went cold. A ghost.
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Okay, but why would Alan write a story where he is the cult leader?
The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
Maybe I need to change the scene first. Oh, actually, yeah, let's use one of these pads. I guess let's use another pad. No. Use the health. Okay. Inventory full. What? Didn't I just use... What? No, I just used one. I only have one more. Let me take it. Fuck you guys. I can pick up that one. Okay. Sure, why not?
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Word of lamp. Okay. Looks like I was doing flashlight stuff. Okay. And I have one word of action that I haven't used. Let's see. Increases damage dealt to enemies in close proximity by 10%. Increases or decreases damage received by dark... Oh yeah, we're taking that one. Shit.
What do you know? Word is, your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Alan Wake. These words out your throat. Take the words. The words. You are a character in my story. The darkness is coming.
Okay, well that got a little sketchy. Okay,
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
Murder, or we are changing from FBI agent to murder cult.
I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Okay. Aha.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
To Shrine Street platform. Night Springs doesn't exist. It's a fictional town from the TV show I used to work on. It was Anyplace USA, a place we used as a backdrop for whatever strange story we had that week. One of the stories I wrote for the show involved a man, the champion of light, fighting his evil double, the Herald of Darkness. If you remember, that's American Nightmare, or that text is from American Nightmare. at the oil derrick. The wheel had been jammed in place and turned until the oil gurgled and flowed, thick and flammable. The warning lights were blinking in a fast rhythm, bright and steady, powered by the battery. The Kazabian CD was playing in the boombox, all distorted guitars and intense beat. High above, some piece of orbital junk on another, or some piece of orbital junk or another, collided with the satellite, knocking it radically off course. Again, American Nightmare. Not just an out of canon DLC, but very specifically is still canon. And as we saw earlier, Alan is waking. Alan is wearing the American Nightmare outfit out in the real world. Hey, it's Tim.
Hey, Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in, putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
So he is Time Breaker. I mean, he may not be specifically the Time Breaker that we were playing as, but he is a version of Tim Breaker. Or obviously Tim Breaker, but like of the guy, the superpowered version that we were playing as.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world. It's alternate realities, maybe.
Maybe.
But certain things don't change. Like Door.
Sorry, I was trying to get in a snack. Okay, new text. What is this place? A dream. Feels like it. Not real. No place. Every place. All places. Any place. Now New York, not NYC. A way to other places. A nexus? Is Door the gatekeeper? Or trying to get somewhere? Everywhere? Door. Gate. Portal. Port. Opening, access, window. Oh, come on. They couldn't sneak a hatch in there. Come on. You know that I know that that's what we're talking about. So just have a little fun, guys. Come on. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer, but those strangers, the writer and his smartass sidekick, looked like trouble, and they'd been there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's office. And obviously, that is text from Alan Wake 1. This is one of the manuscripts. Cynthia Weaver worked hard. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to read that one. Following her obsessive rituals, something and darkness. I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air, and let me tell you, the weather is getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is, but I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you are on KBF FM with Pat Maine. Poets Cinema. So they really, I mean, not only do they have all this cool graffiti that ties in, like, specifically ties up into the game, but as in the Dark Place, there's a lot of, you know, all these signs. If you have played previous games recently, like we have, you will notice that there's a lot here that references the previous Alan Wake game. Games. I want to say that there's a word. Oh. Maybe I am completely off. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a writer to catch at any cost. Whoa. Not cool, bro. Not cool. Okay, well, let's see how far we can get in the next half hour-ish.
I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness, the scene of a ritualistic murder site in the subway tunnels. Is it a previous draft of my writing? Must be. I've been trying to shape the dark place around me, but so much fades away. Even my memory of the process, washed away by dark waves. But some things remain. The darkest, nastiest elements, like the murder site. It's my goal, a stepping stone to travel deeper to escape. Write a narrative that takes me there. Casey will lead me to it.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Bird of War. What was this one? Increased damage dealt by less bullets. Restore. Let's mix it up a little bit. Not that I have any fucking flare gun ammo, but and empty boxes. How about you give me some batteries? Jesus.
I was sure I had the answer on the plot board. I had found another compelling location to use.
Something terrifying happened here. What happens with the missing FBI agent? Oh.
Hello? Anyone there? Dead.
Agent Estevez, huh? From the FBC? Okay, well, obviously not the right one. So let's try the murder cult. The cult used fire to claim dominion over the tunnels.
The story was taking shape. The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The
No,
story
there
thread
aren't.
felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think writers were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out. Yeah, no one likes Nightingale. For good reason. He was a huge prick, if you remember, from the first game. And if you remember, I complained a lot about, like, his role in the story.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. A sick and twisted story. But it worked. The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Now, this map shows that there's something here. I wonder if I can change scene from within this room.
I changed the story.
Ooh.
And with that, the dark place changed.
Okay, I don't see any box in here though. Shit. Seemed like it was about to work. Oh, wait. Aha. Aha. Gotcha. And batteries. Yes. And a flashbang. Hell yeah. Okay. Nope. Okay, well, I should probably use this since I need help. But also, quick slots. Yes, with the shotgun? Sure.
This thread would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
Alan is just walking through this by himself. I'm not moving the stick.
None of this was real. It was all real. Fuck me.
Hey, you're the one who's writing this bullshit. Remember in American Nightmare when we're talking to the physicist and she's like, what right do you have to do this to people? And it's like, yeah, sometimes Alan is writing some pretty fucked up stuff, and now look what happened to these people that he wrote into his story. Whether they were fictional at one point, they are now real, and he just killed a train car full of people. Light will show you the way. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, definitely need that. Hang on. Let's check what that door went to first. Shortcut unlocked. Okay. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always needed to balance. Everything has a price. There's a long journey through the night back to the light. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. Hey, the final words of the main game from Alan Wake 1. Well, they really want me to use this shotgun, huh?
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
I think I got enough time. Keep going. I would like to at least get this one chapter done, but I'm not sure how much longer it is. I'm guessing that was incorrect. Wait, no. No, I absorbed the light from that one. what am I missing here? There's not another light here. I feel like this is supposed to do something, right? Oh. Damn it. Okay, and then we put it back. Okay. I was just being stupid. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so there's a word behind me and then an echo over there. Yeah, just leave me alone. Go away. Oh, wait a second.
The dark place wouldn't let me go that way.
This is my story. There's no escape. Now, I arrived.
There it is. Okay.
Wake. Wake. Wake.
Not doing too bad on those. Okay. Okay, so container. I don't really need 3 containers worth of shit. Okay, so I guess I just need to go over here. Can I get in here? I need... Nope, can't go up the stairs. Probably just need to go this way.
Alan Wake.
Yep.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
End of the line. Well, I guess since I am here, might as well check out the boxes. Battery's good. Okay, end of the line.
I found was important for the story.
Abandoned station. The cult's madness is revealed here. The agent witnessed the cult's depravity and ran. Okay. So this is where the cult waited for the time to strike. Torchbearer's secrets were not safe from the cult. Let's go Torchbearers first. Let's see if we can see some secrets. Whoa. And now there are two. Okay. Okay, and finally, murder cult.
The hole had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
I guess this was the one.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site. The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
The writer, not of the last, the shadow cast, third eye, project the night. This is your time when you're gone. Writer, the first word, not the last, and the shadow, eye open. This is your time, ritual, friends will meet. Not the writer, the light, shadow. To write, to read, or to lead, will meet.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward. This was dark, but the story had to be dark.
Your friends will meet him when
Oh, I'm sure that's fine.
Come on!
Oh, shit! Oh, nope, I want that one. Sometimes you just have to wait until the last second to see if they're the good kind of shadow or the bad kind. And sometimes they fake you out. Ever felt lost, confused, stuck in a loop? It's time to wake up.
Alan Wake, wake.
Well, that will definitely help. Okay, so now where am I going? Oh, I missed an echo back there. Oh, nope, it's right behind me.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Alan Wake.
Oh shit. Okay, they got me that time. I got a little spooked. A little unexpected. Okay, so behind me this way.
Alan Wake. Wake.
Oh, apparently my connection is pooping out. So this seems like a perfect time to call the stream.